Hello, it is I, Digimon Pal, here once again with more trading cards. Pretty excited about this one, because this is actually my first time opening up a box like this. Actually got this fairly cheap, actually. It only cost me, this altogether only cost me like $25, plus shipping. I just typed it in, found a wholesale store online, and they were selling .hack cards, and yeah. Pretty excited about this, but we're going to take a look at the starter pack here. Because, interesting enough, if anybody's like trying to go for a complete collection of these, the starter decks is actually, or has some exclusive cards in it. 60 card deck, playmat, rulebook, plus 5 premium foil cards, and in each starter. Ooh. Fancy. And I got my sleeves with me, so yeah, let's go ahead and just take a quick glance at this one, because we pretty much know this is going to be standard. Sorry. It's a little bit easier opening up off camera, but I need to stop doing that. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to be looking to see if I can get some more of these. So we got an official rulebook too, so we can learn how to play the game. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to hold on to that. We get a playmat too. I'm kind of curious what the playmat looks like. Also apologize if you see any messes off screen there in the distance. It's middle of just moving things around. That's pretty cool. I'm happy to get a playmat of this. Hidden card. .hackenemy.com. That's pretty cool. And we'll fold it back up. I was gonna leave it out, but we'll just fold it back up right now. If I can, that is. So I am having some trouble. There we go. Alright, got that. Alright, so let's see. Enter to win a booster display box of .hack Enemy TCG. Wonder if there's actually a date on this. That'd be pretty funny if there's actually no date. Entry must be 14 years old or older and must be a legal United States resident. January 30th, 2004. Okay. All the disclaimers and whatnot. Okay. And now to the main event of the starter deck. The cards themselves. Looks like pretty cool BlackRose there. We're going to have some sleeves pulled out here. So I don't think I've mentioned it before, but just like video games, when you open up a new video game, it has that like new video game smell to it. Cards are like the same. It smells pretty nice. I mean, it's a little faint, because I guess just because of the age. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and immediately put BlackRose in a sleeve here. Looks like it's a little curved in, but not too bad. That's pretty cool. This particular starter deck is from the first line of the cards, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. We got our BlackRose here. Yeah, it's, I learned that you can tell by the rarity from here, like 1S is like promo-ish, and 109 is like the 109th card in that set. So this is another one. They probably have all the ones on top here, so we're just going to separate these right now. That's pretty cool. And yeah, okay, so this is where all the regular cards that you can get normally in boosters, I believe. As you can see. 1C33. So we're gonna go ahead and just put these in sleeves real quick so we don't mess them up any more than we need to. Yeah, I'm legitimately gonna try for a full set of these. No, not like, you know, right away or anything, but you know. And worst case scenario, I guess I can get like individual ones later on. But I would like to get them all through openings if I can. There was one official oversized card for this game that was like, that's really hard to come by from what I understand, because it was given away at some sort of convention and most people weren't even aware it was there, which is pretty funny. So, you know, maybe that's something to look out for. Got the little hollow tint to it. Cool, and there's not really no description to these. They just have the effects, if I'm not mistaken. Can play only monsters and hidden cards. Cool. Alright, so the rest of these are going to be common, so we'll just skim through these real quick. Well, some of them might not be common, some of them might be uncommon. Yeah, like, that's an uncommon right there. Most of these I'm not going to have because this is all from this first set. Hey, there's Mai. She's a party member. Yeah, I like this. I mean, this is a starter deck. We're already going to know what's all in here. And we're going to have duplicates of cards already. She's one of your first party members as well. Oh. It's pretty cool. Bees, hornets, something. Cool. And this should be everything you need to get started. I'll have to sit down and actually read that rule book. And I don't know, maybe play myself or something. As sad as that sounds. Let's see. This through. Yeah, a lot of duplicates. Cool. I'm gonna have fun and organize my binder with these. I'm gonna stick it to the side. But now for the main event that I'm looking forward to. Also, sorry if you hear some background going on. Or some wind blowing in the background. It's like getting ready to storm here. You know, what better way to open up some cards in the middle of a rainstorm? Just gonna skim through here real quick. And BlackRose. Cool. Alright, but yeah, to the main event, we have here our display booster pack. Don't know if it actually says how many is in this. Oh, it says right there. 11. Okay, so it's 11 cards per booster pack, 30 packs per display. So altogether we have a lot. So ideally, I would like to draw, or like to get every single card in the set. As we know, we already did a couple of the booster packs from this specific set here. Oh, so there's some more info here. Yeah, we already got one of the starter decks. Went online, you entered a play, but something went wrong. Now you are trying to get out. Ooh. Just reading the info there. Cool. So let's try to get this open up here real quick if we can. I might try to keep this display box too if it's not too rough a shape. It got flattened. I don't know if that's how it was stored or if it came like that in the mail. But you can see where it got ripped a little bit there. There we go. Very nice. Don't have a trash bag with me, but that's okay. That is a car backfiring in the background. Pretty funny stuff. Alright. Let's see if I can do this without damaging it even more. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. Like I said, this is like the first time I'm opening up a thing like this. Wait, that didn't come out too bad. I'm gonna make sure I get this properly displayed. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep this. It's a little beat up, but that's pretty cool. And that's the back cover. Pretty cool. All these guys are your party members in the game. Nice. All right, so let's just get right into it. Like I said, the ideal goal is to be able to get every single card in this particular set. I have a checklist back on my PC. Get it, PC, because the computer game. Anyway. So there are a couple rares that we're looking for, and I'm having a hard time getting this open. Holy cow. I'm trying to keep it on camera, because that's the thing you need to do. Okay, and I think the front is the back, if I'm not mistaken. These cards have not been opened since, they've never been opened. They're just now being opened since they've been created, or put in the package. Okay, so that's an uncommon. That's one I don't recognize. Of course, we have a couple of these by now. Uncommon. Is that a rare? Yeah, that's a rare. Okay, that's pretty cool. Common. It looks like there is a pattern to this. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna have to test that out, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like it's the Pokemon thing. Unless that's a fluke. We'll try that. Also, I know it's a little bit of a weird camera angle. You know, I gotta be unique. That, and I am terrible with shots. Live. Well, I mean, it's live right now, but when this is up on YouTube, it is not live. Come on now. I might actually keep one of these packs just because, just keep it pressed. Because this one came out pretty good. I think I'm going to keep that. Just to be weird. But the rest of them we can trash. But, as I mentioned, I did not really pay that much at all for this. Because it's not, people aren't really looking for this particular card game. But this one is the cheapest that was on that wholesale website I purchased it on. The rest of them was like, I think the most one was $30, I want to say. And that was a later set. Oh my goodness, I am having trouble with these. Okay, so front is where we need to be at. I'm going to try that trick real quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if that's actually a thing. It looks like it is. Okay, so there is a method for this. Uncommon. 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 Okay, that's a good one. That's a comment. Okay, so maybe not? I don't know, it's weird. Maybe I just got lucked out for that, but we'll keep doing that. That's pretty cool. So that's one of our first ones that we need. An X. Go ahead and put that in the sleeve. I just went with the blue for this one. These little cheapo acid-free card sleeves. Okay, so that's one down. And I'm pretty sure we didn't have this one before. At the end of this video, I'll make a comment, or I'll probably just come back, like in a post little thing, if see how many cards. Well, I'll put a tally somewhere. I'll do something at the end to indicate if I did manage to get all the cards or not. gonna be here for a little bit. I'm prepared. Are you? If not, you can pause the video. Watch it at your leisure. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna watch just like a minute a day. If this is something you do want to watch. Oh my goodness. Do you actually have... Sorry, I'm curious about something. Yep. Okay. I was just checking the barcodes. There we go. And not look at them. I'm gonna try the 4-card trick again. Okay, so let's see what we got. Hopefully we get a pretty good one. Yeah, some of these comments I don't recognize. Okay, that's our uncommon. Our uncommon. Uncommon. Well, cool, we got another one. That's pretty cool. 2, 3. Okay. So it was in the same spot, it looks like. So I wasn't keeping count. This guy in the sleeve up. X. Pretty cool. So this is actually one of the bosses in the on disc 2 or part 2, I want to say. Not disc 2. That's pretty cool. I think he was the second boss. Because the build up for the first, like, they built up the boss for the part 1, and he was the only one you fought. Then later on, you fight like multiples of those kind of bosses throughout the games. And I was actually kind of surprised when I fought them for the first time, because I was only expecting one. But no, you fought multiples of them, because they just built it up in part 1 so much that you only fought the one at the end, and that was it. This one came up open pretty quick. Let's see. We're not gonna do the card trick, just in case. I just want to see what it looks like. Okay, so that's our uncommon. Our uncommon. Uncommon. And then that's our rare. I mean, we do need rares. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. Right? I'll figure it out. If not, we'll just continue with it. But yeah, this is our rare. Okay, faithful encounter. Pretty cool stuff. So we are guaranteed at least a rare or the X, which I forget what it stands for. Some of those I do recognize. Okay, let's keep going. Gonna be here for a little bit. It was 30 altogether. Come on. Work with me. Stop judging me. Now the first thing I'm going to do after this is take a nice hot shower. That is for sure. I'm sorry. Opening up off camera. Just for a little bit. There we go. So, originally, I was actually going to do some more Pokemon cards, but our vendor at my work didn't deliver them today. So, maybe tomorrow night, or, yeah, tomorrow morning, however you want to look at it. So, I do have a few with me, but I was wanting to wait a little bit more before I did another opening of those. So, let's see. It was 3 down. Right? So maybe I just do this. Or just do that. See if that will work. Yep, that looks like that will do the trick. Cool. And then our rare, okay. Goblin mail. I had to make multiple piles. Multiple stacks. But yeah, so as soon as I get more Pokemon cards, I'm going to do another Pokemon thing. Opening up more Pokemon cards. It's nothing fancy right now. I did get one of the Pokemon tins. One of the Pokeball-shaped ones, the regular Master Ball, or not Master Ball, the regular Pokeball. And I did somehow manage to find a starter pack, or starter deck, whatever you want to call them, of Venusaur. So that's pretty cool. So I'm definitely going to have a Venusaur in my collection now. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I know the golden rule. Okay, let's see. I should have looked before I started opening these, but I don't know how many more of the super rare ones I need. But of course, I want one of every one, so. Uncommon, and this is another rare, okay. The Holy Tree Mail. Must be very holy and very tree-like. Alright, let's keep going. I'm glad that backing there didn't get as damaged as I thought it was going to get. So that's pretty good. No, I like this box. I'm gonna keep it. I just gotta figure out what to do with it. Maybe I'll just like store unopened packs and just put them to the side. Because something that has crossed my mind is like maybe I'll just like gather enough cards. And then at the end of the month, like, do an opening based on what particular thing. That's something that crossed my mind. So that way it could be like, you know, there'll be longer videos. There'll be more substance to it. Oh my god. There we go. Got a glimpse of that, but don't know if that was a super duper rare or something else. That over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see what we get in this one. Looks like a Owl from Full Metal Alchemist a little bit. And our rare is this guy, Corruption. Alright, I don't even know what number pack this is. In all honesty, I'm expecting not to get every single card from just this one box. But next time I do a dot hack series of cards, I'm gonna see how much the first set is and go for that and start from there. And then if I start to get closer and closer to what I'm missing, I'll look on eBay or something and see like if somebody's like selling individual cards of them, and probably go from there. But I would like to get everything unopened, so that would be pretty cool. Oh my god, is it my fingernails? Is that what's going on here? Is that a possibility? Sorry again, it's just easier to open up off camera, but I'm trying to keep it on camera. 4. Okay. I'm so glad I know the card here, though. That's pretty handy to come going forward. And okay, we got another rare. Dude from the anime. I don't know his name at the moment, but he is a Twin Blade class. As a lot of the main characters are actually Twin Blades, which is pretty funny. It's like, I'm Kite. I'm female Kite. I look like Kite. I'm corrupt Kite. See, how come they can't all be that easy to open up? I don't even know if there's actually a weighted trick with these, like if you can actually weigh these or not. But, you know, where's the fun in that? Well, I mean, there is fun to that. Okay, let's see. We're gonna probably just start going through these. I don't recognize that common. Okay, that's a rare. Okay. So how many X's have we got? We only gotten 2, right, so far? Yeah, just these 2 if we're not counting the starter decks. We're actually going to put those to the side there. So we got 2 of them. 2 out of the display box so far, so that's pretty cool. That wind is howling. Hopefully it doesn't blow that tree down. Wreck my house. Well, it's not my house. I'm renting the house. But still, you know, regardless, you still don't want it to happen. I think I'm alright, though. Yeah. There we go. Alrighty. Open it up a little awkwardly, but I think that's okay. So funny enough, I think actually wearing gloves with these kind of cards actually makes it worse. You actually don't wear gloves at all. But I'm sure there might be specialty gloves. I don't know. This is nice to feel the cards on your fingers. Pretty cool looking one. And we got this guy, Fire Helm. Okay, a lot of rares though. We are getting the rares. So we got 2 out of that, which I think normal displays, that's like the best you can get most of the time. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's like, you know, statistics where people's gotten more than 2 of the best out of a display box. But I know in turn with Yu-Gi-Oh, when people usually do this, they usually got it down to where some people's only gotten like 1 of the rarest cards out of a display, and then a couple people's gotten like 2 out of it, but it seems like that's the average is 1 to 2. And we already got 2, so... I bumped the camera and now it's all weird and wobbly and dobbly, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't know what I am talking about, and I did it again! I'm bumping into things too. Not just the camera. You gonna let me open up the rest? There we go. Okay. Alright. And that's our rare, okay. Hey, you know, as long as the rare I don't have it, that's pretty cool. But if we can get like all the X's, extreme rarity, I don't know what it's called. Then you know, that'll be less of a hassle in the future. I see you. I don't know. So what else? What is going on in life? Oh, got that backwards. But what is going on in life? Well, I have been doing the streaming, Super Robo Wars. That's been a great time. Been having a fun time with that. Homer's been helping me out with that, and you know, we're just having a blast with that. That might be wrapping up soon-ish, depending on how the rest of Kiosuke's route's going. But if we are in the middle of Super Robot Wars, I have said it, the last week of March of this month, we are, okay, so that was a rare. So we are, or I am, however you want to look at it, I will be pausing Super Robot Wars for the last week to play Mario Maker. That will take up the whole last week before it shuts down. So that's what I'm decided. Like, so no Mario Maker will be coming up until the very last week. The rest of the time will be strictly Super Robot Wars. But I've been really enjoying playing, or streaming, rather, every day, or just about every day. It's really gotten me to get motivated enough to play these games, get through this backlog, get through everything I've started. And currently, right now, the plan is, as soon as Super Robot Wars wraps up, along with the Mario Maker, we will go to Superman Returns and try to rush through that. I am going to try to rush a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I do want to try to rush through things, just so I can get to some other stuff, but I do want to beat everything, and I do want to try to get the most out of those games. For Superman Returns, though, I think it's just going to be, okay, here's the ending. I got to remember how to play that game, too, when we actually get to that point. But Homer's been a bro. He's been great having him on the streams. And I know he's a busy lad. He has the stuff he wants to do. He actually hasn't been able to stream himself because, you know, he's been helping me out. He's been doing his thing. He's been, you know, everybody's got their own schedule. I'm sure once Super Robot Wars is over, he'll be more have open time. And if he is watching this, I am grateful for him to hang out with. It would be helping with Super Robot Wars, just having a good time with it. But I know that afterwards that'll free up a little bit of his time, because I wouldn't expect him to come for Superman Returns. I know that was a game he requested for me to stream. He actually bought that game when he came down here to visit, but he has admitted that game is not as entertaining as it could be, which I completely understand. Completely understand. Right. And I don't remember what's after Superman Returns. I made a list. I posted it on Twitter a bit back. But not necessarily in order. You know, we still got some of the RPG Maker games I got to finish up. I got Fallout 3 I started. Disgaea 1 Complete I started. King Arthur. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. There's just so much I have started, and after I get through all these that I have started, then from now on, I'm not going to be starting anything without finishing something. So it'll be game by game, and that's how I will do it from now on. And survey says we got a rare jellyfish. Rare jellyfish. They said it was 30 of these. Yeah, it was 30 of them. So yeah, again, it's 33 minutes in, and I think we're about halfway, maybe a little under halfway, I want to say. This man is judging me for playing cards, trading cards. That's cool, it's the 4-card rule, just like Pokemon. I know Pokemon wasn't always with the 4 cards, for the last card being your rare. But that's what it seems like modern it is. That's a rare. That is a very happy-looking goblin there. I remember that mini game. I probably mentioned that before, the goblin mini game. Don't remember if that was in part 1 or not. I want to say it probably was. Another one that won't. Vudge. Keep forgetting. But yeah, I'm glad that I'm doing just to mention again. I'm glad I'm doing this streaming schedule. It's really getting me motivated to play video games a whole lot more. Even just 2-hour sessions, I think that's pretty great. I think we are good, okay? Yeah. Right. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do after I get through this list. Like, the very last game on that list is DMC, because that was a silly request from a friend. Oh, only if by that point my 360 is in a good enough state to where I can play it. Or not play it, but, well, yeah, play it too. Because I still have not replaced the fan, and I've watched videos on how to do it, and it's actually probably not that difficult, but it's difficult for me? I don't know. I remember seeing her. Is she in common? Yep. That's one I don't remember getting. We got this one before, I believe. Previously. But yeah, that's the very last thing before I start this whole other thing. The way it's looking and how some of those games are, more than likely, I'm probably not going to get through everything I started this year. But I did make a commitment that the beginning of next year, I will be going to Super Robot Wars OG 2. Without any question. The only exception to that is if I am in the middle of a game at the beginning of the year, then Super Robot Wars OG 2 will be after whatever game I happen to be on. If, you know, I happen to finish it at the beginning of the year, then great, we'll go right immediately to OG 2. That's actually a commitment. That is the full-blown plan. Like I said, the only exception being if I am in the middle of a game, then that game will have to be finished before I can go to OG2. But thinking about it, the longest game sessions, I think as of right now, OG1, Super Robot Wars OG1, is the longest running session of games I've played so far now. I don't remember when Disgaea stopped at before I switch over to that. But I only say that about the possibly not getting through everything this year because of the length of some of those games. Because Disgaea 1 Complete could be possibly longer than Super Robot Wars OG. Possibly not. Just depending on how far I want to go with that. Fallout 3 might be pretty long if we're just doing 2-hour sessions, but they're not just going to be 2-hour sessions. Of course, there might be times where, I might go a little bit over 2 hours. Oh, there might be times where I might go a little under 2 hours, or, you know, there's instances where, well, I mean, there's definitely going to be instances where on my days off, that's, you know, there's going to be obviously longer sessions. Like, the goal is like 4-hour minimums on the days off. Ooh, okay, we got another one. Nice, nice, very nice. Put this guy in a sleeve immediately. And that is one we don't have either, so that's pretty great. Pretty good. So we got 3 out of this box so far. More powerful version of the Deadly. If it's a lizard, wound every PC. Dang. So yeah, we got 3 X's so far. Let's see. So this one was 127, 129, and this is 128. Okay, so we got an order going. Nice. That's how I, with the dot hack cards, that's how I organize it, is by the thing in the corner. Like set, card number, and that's it. Because rarity fluctuates with the card numbers. Getting a little bit of the sleep, because I do need to get. Like I said, I am gonna take a shower after this. You know, a nice hot, relaxing shower. Oh, I love showers. And then it'll be time for me to go to sleep and get ready for work. That's the thing with working overnights. That's rare. Okay. Now, because of me streaming a lot more, some things had unfortunately been cut, or I just haven't been able to get to. Dew screens got really hit with that. Granted, I do have screenshots of do screens in a folder, so I could post those, but even then, I haven't been posting. This time around, it's not so much laziness. It could be, you can attribute that a little bit to laziness, but I mean, the streaming schedule also does that too. Because I am streaming, there's things that I need to do around the house. Like, I've been trying to get this place tip-top shape. Basically what I'm doing is, if I, this is my routine. At least 1 hour a day when I get home from work, I work on something in the house. Something that needs attention, some cleaning up, and whatnot. And that's rare. Now, on my days off, I could be doing more than that. Granted, usually what I've been doing these past couple of days on my days off, I've just been not doing anything around the house, and that's not good. But like I said, at least 1 hour a day, I've been doing something. I've been, okay, I got a little bit of dishes. Okay, I can vacuum over here, which is about the time I need to vacuum this room in here in particular. But stuff like that, and that's been my routine. And also thinking about, sometimes I just plan too way ahead too. Like, that's something I try to stop and just never stop, because things change all the time right in the moment. Like in my head, I'm already thinking of my streaming schedule for next year, because what I'm thinking is I won't be streaming every single day. I would just have this off day streaming 2 days instead of just 1 day. But this year for sure, I do want to keep it the way I am doing right now, out of things happen or I just can't because something happens. Like this coming 2 days off I got coming up is a case where I will be pretty busy. I got laundry day, and I'm taking my grandmother out for a little bit. We're gonna be safe though, you know, as safe as we can be, and take her out a little bit. Go look at a couple of thrift stores. Haven't done that in a while, so that'll be pretty fun. So there might be a slight possibility I might not be able to, or at the very least, might still be 2-hour sessions. I don't know. I do want to stream those days though, regardless. But yeah, that's actually something I have not done in a while, is go thrifting and try to get a little bit of camera footage if I can, like some of the old GameCube hunting videos I did back then. That's a spear. That's a super spear. Alright. How many more we got here? Let's take them all out of the box here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6. I'm trying to see if there, like, you can really tell, but I don't think you can. I don't know, it seems like this dot hack to me, this card game doesn't really have a way where you can measure it. Maybe? I don't know. Another thing that's took a hit since I started doing these daily streams is I've been trying to put together a top. It started out as a joke. We were joking a thing, and then I just said, okay, I'll do it. But I've been trying to put together a top 25 Sonic the Hedgehog songs of all time, in video games specifically, and I have not been able to get back to that since I started streaming. I just have not had enough time to do that. That's rare. But that was something I was working on. I gotten 15 plus games through, because basically this is how I do it. So I'm listening to the game soundtrack, and usually right away, at least with me, I can tell, okay, this is gonna be a good song. I'll put it on a list, like a draft list. Basically, it's like, okay, I like the song, goes on the list, and then after going through all the Sonic games, or at least a majority of Sonic games, that's when I start narrowing it down the list to 25, as painful as that might be, and then just go from there. But like I said, I have not gotten to that. And as a not Sonic guy, it's been an interesting thing because I feel like they're, you know, I like have no real attachment to the songs themselves. So basically, when I'm hearing the Sonic songs, I am listening to it a merit of, is it a good song or not? Like, there's no nostalgic attached to it, which is an interesting thing, you know. And yeah, this is something I also would like to do with a couple other video game series. Final Fantasy definitely being one, and there was another. Oh, Mario games was a possibility as well. But again, this is me just planning way too advanced. Which also might, yeah, I mean, some might look at it as a good thing. Some might say that's a bad thing. You need to live in a moment. I don't know. I just do not know, but we are 45 minutes in, and we only got 3 packs left after this one. Seems like it's about the average time from other videos I've seen on unboxing display boxes. That's rare. Okay, 101. But yeah, I've actually made. I love making lists. I'm not gonna lie, list making. I don't know. I'm always been fascinated by making lists, and I've actually started putting games together of games that would be possibly streaming games after getting through all these games I've started streaming. But I'm just making a list. I'm not making a definite list of what's immediately coming after those games. What I'm thinking is, again, this is me planning way in advance. As soon as I get through all the games that I have started, then sit down and actually, like, on stream, more than likely, whenever that happens, just go through and pick out some games that I want to do next, and yeah. Like, I got an idea how I want to do things. Depending on what time it is after I get done with all this, it looks like it's almost 4 o'clock. I need to hop in the shower and go to bed. I was going to say, I might possibly add look at that list and update it a little bit, but nah. Okay, so we are down to our last pack. So, unfortunately, there's definitely more than these 3 that I need to get. Unless this whole booster pack here is going to be it, but I doubt it. So we got 3 out of it. So I guess that's not unheard of, going by Yu-Gi-Oh's display box unopenings. Having 3 of the super rares come out. Oh, and I bumped the camera again. Everything looks so weird. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we get another X. Bum, bada bum, bada bum, bada bum. Nope. Just regular rare. Alright, so yeah, that is it. We've gone through all 30 of those and a starter deck. And we got 3 of the super duper ones. And then obviously we got the promo ones that comes with the starter deck. These actually have the S on them, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that is it. So obviously, we didn't get everything. I'll put a little counter somewhere, probably at the very end of the video, of how many more I need from this particular one. And yeah, once I do the dot hack cards again, I'm gonna try to go for a display of the first one. But yeah, thanks for everybody who came and actually sat through the whole video. Good job. I applaud you, as I applaud myself. But yeah, I need to stop bumping into this camera. But thank you for coming out, checking out the video, even for a little bit. I hope you guys got some entertainment out of it. And yeah, if I get more Pokemon cards, I will do that. And then after that, from what I'm planning is, at the end of the month, that's probably when I'm going to start doing more of the card openings. I guess it just depends on how much I have at the time. It's always changing. I'm always making plans ahead, always changing plans ahead. I'm babbling. Thanks again for checking out the video, and have a wonderful day, evening, morning, twilight, whatever you want to call it. Just have a good one.